The flagship consumer wine showpiece took place in Johannesburg this month. The Joburg Wine Show is a premier wine exhibition where South Africa's wine producers interact with their clientele.
It's actually been a really big eye-opener, the first time I've ever been to anything like this before. And I think it's the choices that we have, the options, and just the variety.
So today I found one outstanding wine from Swartland. It's called Woodward. I love it. It's very sweet but very nice to the taste. So I think it's the best for me so far.
Johannesburg wine lovers constitute the biggest market for the 700 wine producers in South Africa. This is the 7th year the show has come to town. Organisers have seen its popularity grow.
We've had 7 years growth every single year, but what was incredibly encouraging for us this year is when we opened the doors today at 6 p.m, our advanced ticket sales were twice that of what they were last year. So I think it shows that people may be feeling the pinch, but they're still wanting to treat themselves. They're still looking for a good night or a good day out, and people like to drink wine.
This year, organisers gave wine lovers an opportunity to taste wines made in South Africa that do extremely well on the international stage.
But one exciting development that we've got this year is in connection with our magazine, Wine Extra. We've become the media partner to the International Wine and Spirits Competition. Now that is like the Olympics of the wine world. It's the oldest and most prestigious wine competition globally. And South African wines have been doing incredibly well in that competition. And we've got a lounge here called the Wine Extra IWSC Gold Lounge, which is highlighting some of those South African gold medal and higher trophy winning wines, and you can come along and basically taste the very best of the best. And I think that you don't get much more wow than that.
Spear wines are made on one of the country's oldest farms. Its wines have won best in class as well as the highest accolade, trophy.
Well, the International Wine and Spirit Challenge is an international challenge, so you can enter from all over the world. So what happens is typically about 5,000–6,000 entries, and they only allow the top 30% medals, and that starts from silver and comes down to bronze and recommended, but gold and best in class and trophies is what you're after if you want recognition. So we were very fortunate to win 2 trophies, one for Chardonnay and one for Pinotage, and I mean it's a really great accolade, a really great achievement, and it helps a lot with taking the wines to the international market, because it's judged by international judges. It's not South Africa only. So therefore, I think it's quite a feat, and it does us very proud, and it does the brand proud as well.
From award-winning wines to something that agrees to the palate of the ordinary wine lover, the spread was all for the enjoyment and purchase for those who attended.
I think one of the great things about this wine show is that the producers are able to sell to the consumer directly. So if you come along and you taste a wine and you enjoy it and you want to buy a bottle, you can do it right then and there.
What we want to do is introduce wine lovers to wines that they're not going to walk into a Checkers, Macro, Tops, any bottle store that's out there and just find it on the shelf. We want to educate wine lovers that it's not necessary to spend 500 Rand on a bottle of wine and for it, that's the only one that's going to be good. We encourage them to try a whole range of different wines so that you're getting more of a passion from them and more of a love and a joy from wine drinking. Also, we start to uplift winemakers who have boutique estates where they make maybe 300, 400, 500 bottles of a wine a year. There's not enough to put on the retail shelves. So we will then get that wine out to the public, and the next time they bottle, that public will be saying, I want more.
Look, I think we have a great audience here. We've done quite a number of shows, and it seems as if this kind of show goes well with the number of shows that we've done before. And we're trying to target the ladies with our kind of wines, that is with the Canet specifically. Growing up, I've always known for other wines which are specific to men, and we're saying we're here for the ladies. If I can call it a beer for ladies, I would really like that. So, ladies, we're here for you with Canet.
The wine show is held over 3 days, enough time for enthusiasts to get their full share of some of the best wines on offer in South Africa today.
No. I'm just one of those average people, but I think I'm going to like wines over the time, and I'll start collecting. I'm even thinking of going to the Western Cape during December season to go taste wines.